wnba. Here's Wheeler putting on
her excelling through that.
As Wallace overshoots Alyssa's pace here from Indianapolis.
Yes, on that aggressive heel, but got to be able to take.
He likes this matchup on Wallace. Leans. Wallace waits for reinforcements and knocks it. Cowan going back to work on Boston. And she will launch. She's in us. Hit 7 of their first 9 shots.
That just shows the progression.
So a quick reset. As Dangerfield darts inside. He's able to find Wallace. Corner 3 up. Sabali back battling down low with Boston.
Huge honor. She's got to be able to finish out.
To knock down the jump shots. wnba on that patented step back. Just 2 points in her last 2.
The team effort. It took her a while to.
Lost to Seattle, met the Fever.
While they might be slim,
being scared. It's all about, hey, group. So being able to come back, I think, is
2.5 game with home court advantage in the first round of the play.
It's going to be, that could cause some nerves. That could
to be around each other day in, day out.
You don't have a lot of time to get it. It's happened. But chemistry, they want to make the most of it. This team
floor right now that has both.
When they don't, they get behind the defense to try to get them both out.
They don't play it with the theft. Hand off Boston.
And without fouling as well.
wnba off balance. She
for that last shot, I don't think there was a shot that we think easy for her.
Mitchell, an 1%.
One of those things that you try to a little bit.
With 9 in the first quarter, going right at outlet pass here for her hometown team. 10 seconds, first quarter, and a foul. Hicago was held scoreless for about 8. Sports Network. New York at Dallas. Smith working on
with the assignment of
wnba got a piece, and Brown in condition as well. And Sims on.
Give your teammates some confidence that someone's going to get
challenge at times this season here for both.
See where it goes. You have to be.
Ended well. Burton pulled it down. Dallas already has 6 offensive rebounds.
That was great spacing. And, you don't want to give them.
But has responded by knocking down her for Indiana. And Smith will launch and
break from that after her injury.
Not have Aaliyah Boss.
And they
alone, and she delivers with a 3 in her career. And
but both sides are playing.
Mitchell probing out to Vivian of them themselves. wnba. There's the bread and butter for
is in rhythm, and then on the other
racing out behind the pack.
3 in the first item you see.
A couple players here on the floor tonight. Here's Wheeler into the teeth of the
her poise, but being able to
8 points and an assist there. Smith is fouled there.
That was Sabali. She worked hard.
Sabali with 12 points. He fires and rims that one back at wnba. Double team. wnba. Smith. It's just a shot. You'd almost be better off.
That is off balance. That is, and she shoots them at a high.
Minutes played by a player in the double, turns it over. And for her
starts to set in, but I think that's her. It's not surprising, but it is.
It's good find. Dangerfield, Odyssey, opportunity, and Dangerfield.
Your individual player does not get the ball.
wnba step back on Berger. And Dallas just recomposed themselves. Smith had it.
Few games, and now that they're
trainer in Dallas,
they're in play, but being able
guard out of Northwestern. She'll have to get rid of it. Just does. Has erased an 8-point deficit. In the playoffs, missing the playoffs. Position, but it's McCowan.
Her time, super poised down there, but
an automatic bucket.
But she's used to the double teams
in the first half. A couple in the opening minute. Nobly. Not here the rest of the way, unfortunately, but it has been a really nice step
on that we talked about in that first half.
Significant. That's just her first foul. It is tripped up, draws the foul.
But coming down to
are the officials tonight really good. And Mitchell, Dangerfield, she is elusive. Forsberg heads over to the scores table.
Down.
And that's an all advantage of it. Hesitation, got the angle on
defender, no time to recover.
8 threes here tonight. Brown pass, got it back. Sabali can't.
Said Coach Mitchell did a good job coming back down.
Career got the roll.
He realized that she was wide open, so you can make a play, and that's exactly what she did.
Thrust into the spotlight.
And you know, she's one of those.
Mitchell kick out Wallace, shot clock.
Keep on finding her.
22 2 weeks ago.
Pros in the first league in Finland. Right there. I thought I was going to be able to see it in.
The shot fakes the three. Smith right into McCowan. Get McCowan there for a technical. Made her such a solid pro. Couple of other assets
down low, so that starts to weigh on you. But
Mwale launches, misses on a thought. Mitchell, she buries a tray. Spotlight presented by State. A fifth time the Fever
on the court, getting up shots. They're still talking about the goal.
Furious Christy Wallace finished not version of Christy sides group. Gumbawale sidesteps Wallace.
And that's one thing I know she's been working on.
Dallas is playing here offensively. Let's great ball movement. Mitchell tries to beat a Gumbawale back. Wheeler
coming, knowing that your teammate was going.
And Erica Wheeler already
sharing the ball, passing the ball, putting it right.
The 11th lead change. Attacking Sabali gets good position.
A little bit slow, but that was
on the previous possession.
Good job not forcing.
She'll back in and finish.
Free up the whole floor as well.
Sabali. Boston over to help. Boston working again on McCowan. Turns the. Satuli.
Lazy plays. It's just been good basketball.
He forced the turnover. Seegers has to hook. Advantage in transition over Berger. Three. Wheeler finds some space and knocked Vivian's. Had it blocked.
Or a defensive possession.
Offensive rebound. This match is 2 seconds. Sabali has to get rid of it from the fourth-year pro Sabali. Sabali launches over Smith.
But you don't want a player like
Berger trying to get it into box.
At the standings, they don't want their players paying attention of what you need to do, and with 4 is a really good spot for this.
Advantage. As Segrist finishes, Sims finishes zone for Indiana. As we could make a decent case that this.
7, I think all those are.
And WNBA players miss, stays red hot.
How efficient she can be, and she's definitely.
And she's just matched her career.
Get it going. She has 22 now. Right shot, and she sees it going down.
Boston check instead. The unselfish pass. McCowan lofting it up right to Boston. Inside McCowan, deep position. Good kick out Mitchell.
It's because the opponent coming back, rallying, getting.
They certainly don't want to be in that position again.
It took a little while there.
Percent this year.
Against the ocean, she's going to continue to put.
Gumbawale a step back through. Determination.
Looks to push it in transition, bring up the balls.
Boston faces, fires it. Here's a Gumbawale. And off of Indy. Went 4 years without.
All smiles from the bench and her player.
Time Sabali on the drive, feeds. ISO on Brown, turns and they've hit 42% of their three.
Hasn't been any drop-offs. I think the shot.
Three-point line have been 18 of 23, 61%. As Sims turns the corner, hangs.
I think the floater was a good idea.
Now Dallas would love to make it work there all year. And 3-point night. Gumbawale's gone for 20. Reaches in. That's a transition take foul.
Here early, just making a stamp.
Inside Vivian's corner 3. Kick out Dangerfield. Mitchell will shoot 2 free throws. Odds are even steeper here. Sabali inside Brown. Oh, the Boston foul line jump shot won't.
Just electric. Just from the beginning.
Gumbawale game high in her career, scored in a game this year. Season in recent memory. I picked up by Kawir. That's
Kawir somehow got it up.
A historic performance. You simply can't min threes. 20 of
22 in white at the elbow, being guarded by Aaliyah Boston. That's a matchup to keep your eye on.
It's 26 and 18, and Boston will take it right at her. Sets up Howard to come in.
Working effort by her to be the MVP.
Teams matched up a couple of weeks ago. The Fever led for most of the nights. As Indiana tonight is trying to snap a 16-game losing streak.
So you run different sets offensively to see how not a foul.
Here is the MVP.
So Asia Wilson is number 4 in the W in points in the paint, 12 and 11.
Here is Boston extra pass. Howard thought about the 3. McDinn, as there's the head coach of the Aces, Becky Hammond. And here is Boston.
Good in this league. Really important possessions for the Fever.
Shot clock down to 2. Did Young see it? Not in time. It's a shot.
But what I thought was good about it is they never let the basketball penetrate below.
Kelsey Mitchell flips it down.
Final against the Minnesota Lynx. This team has found something and able to play. It's a great sight to see. So obviously you'd rather have Caitlin Clark on the floor than off of it with this fever.
Soon, and that has been a frustrated look for Caitlin Clark. You know it is.
Really, she can get back and healthy. Playing the long run here, long game. Out pace and scoring being 10 points difference without Caitlin.
3 with 2 turnovers on those opening 5 possessions. Here's Asia Wilson. Mary McDonald draws the foul here for in the chip game. It's very important, but it doesn't actually count in the standings. So the Fever did not.
You're not getting a slice of that pie, are you, Pat?
So far, the check hasn't arrived.
Her straight up one-on-one. You've got a tremendous defensive player on her in Asia out of a double team.
Speaking of great passers, Chelsea Gray whips it into the corners. Back for Boston, working on her former teammate in Alyssa Smith. Boston goes right at her. Lob inside, Wilson deep position, saw a double team, kick out. Jack's
a willing passer.
Here's Mitchell left wide open. All sorts of space for Asia. Here is Boston size advantage. Howard just looks so comfortable, so confident as Jack violation.
The Fever defense. All kinds of problems right now and being very disruptive. Las Vegas came.
59 points on Tuesday in Minnesota. Here's Kelsey Mitchell. Well, as we were discussing, that Commissioner's Cup championship game, she had 12-9. She got red hot to close out the month of June.
When you decide that you want to come back and play here, I think you go all in. And
high on the season. Mitchell, shifty, gets to the rim. Jackie Young trying to answer and draws the foul. Checked in as well. Young lines up a 3, shot 2 straight.
You can light it up and get hot.
Colson crossing over, gets inside, flips it up. Has just 4, and it really feels like the Fever, maybe even more so than you.
All that time, it throws off the rhythm of the team. So you get
points, and then 4 from the foul line. They scored 5 of their 29.
I'll tell you what, Indiana is top of that. That's good ball pressure by the Aces that allows the turnover.
Wilson already has 10 points. The Aces struggling to find offense.
On that screening action.
Gamecock on Gamecock. And Wilson. McDonald back on the.
Too easy for the Fever.
And McDonald. Wilson, one bounce. Shot.
Vegas Aces player got below the free throw line, except for to be able to make plays for Las Vegas.
They give it right back.
Smaller in stature, tries to use her bot.
Wilson from the baseline, shot 2 coming into the Knights. Mitchell, beautiful pass. 2 more players tonight in double digits and an offensive foul on Chelsea Gray.
Aaliyah Boston so good at reading that space. Why roll into traffic?
Mitchell finds Boston. That is 24%. The deck gains possession here for the Aces, and Wilson
belong to Asia Wilson. Oh my goodness! Come on! School was out for the summer.
And Boston. Now it's Boston driving into Wilson, carves out some space and draws the foul.
A certain resolve about her from the beginning of the season to where she is now. Fever, it's impressive.
Barriers, they're improving lives, they're reimagining health insurance.
Everybody else here.
She's capable of scoring one-on-one because she demands a double, because
and almost their entire offense has been Asia.
Which you had Asia Wilson on Mitchell.
Boston high, low, Howard flip. And she put
her last time we were here. She's just an incredible.
Consistent success that the Fever had with her. It's Kelsey Mitchell, aggressive in the first quarter off the screen. And
a 20-point lead for the Fever.
Indiana is shooting 65.
They're able to get. Look at this right here, wide open.
Mitchell right up the gut, hand off Howard. 28 points in the paint here for the Fever. Onslaught at the rim. Now Smith ducks in. Lexi Hall uses it to her advantage. Not relative to the extremely high bar that the Aces have set.
Crazy after the event, and after they party like winners and champions.
Right now. Kind of an awkward landing there, and a foul eventually does. Looked like that initial contact. So impactful here for this young team that at times has had some hold it. Indiana has responded brilliantly here tonight.
I mean, 44 at the end of the quarter.
Here is a lead. Our Indiana workers going to work feature. Let's check in with Dominic Miranda.
And what's most impressive about the way she gets downhill, and before Erin McDonald joined the team, she was the only really impressive out of Kelsey Mitchell.
You think I can convince her about that goal? She see? How does she see? And how fast does it happen?
6 assists, 9 of the 47. The Fever have kept every other Aces player in check here tonight. Shot clock down to 3. Gray pulls up and move. Life in professional sports, certainly the WNBA moves fast. And her former team.
Too much dribbling with nothing happening.
Evans, Las Vegas, just 3 of 12 from the three-point line. And what's interesting here is off those double screens we see Clark run so much off of. Boston spinning. Boston on a repost, and Smith is called for the foul. 16 minutes in her Aces debut. But this is the third straight game in which Stephanie White has played turnover for Indiana. The Fever have taken good care of the ball tonight. That's just their 10th. Especially when you're defending like this.
Top like that right there. Lexi Hall keeping the ball pressure.
He crosses over.
Pressure by McDonald.
Just hounding Jackie Young, forces effects. Fever winning a point a minute when she's on the floor.
The league at 50% shooting the 3, draws the charge. And I always say this about Lexi Hall. I so much respect how she carved.
Mitchell called for traveling. When you consider the fact that's two of the most talented teams in the league, without their best player, and we'll see on Caitlin Clark whether she'll play or not. That clip right there is headed for meme land.
Right before the break.
Fever have.
They get technical fouls.
Here's Smith working on Boston and called straight losses to Las Vegas. It goes back to the Wubble season when it began. In weeks ago in Las Vegas, this has been resounding here this evening. And Boston. This is by the book how you have to see here tonight. McDonald off the screen. Boston 2. Mitchell has her 8th 20-point game here of the season.
Mitchell and Boston.
Here's Nalissa Smith, Kayla Timpson, and Brianna Turner. We'll check in when we return at Washington. That's on Prime Video. Fever in the midst of their longest homestand for the Fever. Game number 2 of 5 straight on the road for Las Vegas. Dolson step back. Evans drives up.